Hey everybody, welcome to Declutter Me, podcast about organizing and decluttering your life. Hi there, Shelina. Welcome to episode 16.
Hello. Hi, Chirag. How are you doing today?
I'm good. The heat is still bad, but getting better.
So, you want to hear what I want to talk about today?
I feel like that question has it's almost ominous.
No.
I'm like, should I brace
myself? This is a
myself?
fun one. This is for the children.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can talk about that. We can talk about children.
Parents have to deal with artwork. A lot of artwork that they get from schools, especially from nurseries onwards. A big thing is that teachers make the kids do painting and collages and creative things. It's a big problem, because they get so much of this stuff. Some schools are good. Some teachers go, you're only going to take the good stuff home, but some make them take everything home to get it out of the classroom. And we have to admit that a lot of it is junk. The kids sometimes have no arty skills whatsoever. But you want to keep it because it reminds you of when your kid was this age and, they did things with their hands and they created sticks of things. So are you just going to keep it in a drawer and let it overfill, or put it in a box and then never look at it, or have it on the wall? What are you going to do with it? So this is what I'm going to discuss today, how to deal with all this artwork that infests your life on a daily, weekly basis while these kids are at school.
Cool. This episode sounds way more controversial than minimalism, honestly.
No, this will be fine.
Because parents, your kids aren't that great artists. You can't tell them that, so we're going to do it for you. We're just going to quietly throw shit away.
Yeah, we're going to tell you. So what you can do, first of all, is throw a lot of it away. So, just throw it away if it's rubbish and they can't remember they did it. Unless it's really cute and it has your name and, it's oh, mummy, I love you. And it's hearts, then yeah, keep that. And so start making a pile. So do it by the year. So the ones that are good and the ones that are rubbish. And then you'll have a pile of them ready. So there are different things you can then do with the pile that you want to keep. So you can either, and what I recommend to a lot of clients all the time is to do this, is to take photos of each of the pieces. And then you download those photos off your phone or off the camera onto a digital photo frame. And then you have the photo frame up showing the artwork continuously until the kids go, you're embarrassing, stop showing that artwork to everybody, delete this digital photo frame of photos. But that's a good way to keep all the artwork. And then you can just update it every term. At the end of every term, you can do that to all the artwork that's come in that you've wanted to keep. And so what you have is an album of all this artwork, but you don't actually have the artwork because you can throw it away because you have the pictures. Another thing that's been suggested, that there are people globally, but there is one here in Dubai that she, you give her 25 pieces. So you have to decide out of all the artwork, the 25 best pieces, and she will create collage of it for you to then hang. So that's a good idea. So that means that you only keep for each term, say 3 each. For the nursery years, you keep 3 from each term, and then you give it to her and she will put it into a collage. So that's another suggestion. Another thing is to go to IKEA and they have those frames and you can put, multiple pictures in the frame. You could do the collaging yourself if you have got time and the inclination. So there's that to do. So there are different things, and then there's ways that you can just put them into photo albums. So you can get a photo album still from, say, Paper Chase and then put them in. But when they've got lots of glitter and bits and pieces on them, it's a bit more difficult to put it into a photo frame or into a photo album or a scrapbook. But think of things like that. But first do the culling, really do get rid of the things that you don't need. But if you do the photo frame, you can throw away that artwork. So that saves you a lot of space, especially if you're moving a lot. You don't want to have to keep on carrying these boxes of artwork that you're not ever going to look at again, or your kids are definitely not going to look at.
No, and digital is a great way to keep the memory without keeping the clutter.
Exactly. And I recommend it a lot for a lot of things, even for clothes. People keep clothes and they say, well, it's got sentimental reasons. I wore it on my first date. And I'm like, well, have you got pictures of yourself in that? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, well, why don't you put that into a photo frame or put it into a digital photo frame? And you can have a look at it all the time at you on the first date, or, your wedding dress or something, and you don't have to keep that outfit, especially if it doesn't fit you. So that's my my advice for today.
Cool. So this one was for the parents.
Specifically for the parents. I'm sure they'll love me for it.
Awesome. So as always, you can find more information about the show and show notes by visiting declutterme.com/podcast. That's DECLUTTRME.com. If you haven't subscribed to the show yet, please give it a go. You can subscribe in Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And Shelina, how do people contact you if they'd like to do that?
So if they want to contact me, they can either go to the website that you mentioned before and go to contact on the page, or they can follow me on my social media at declutterme, DECLUTTRME, and I'll be able to reply to them if they send me a message.
Awesome. So that's it from us from this week. Bye.
Bye.